Hello everyone, myself Shubhangi. Today I am going to deliver the seminar on the topic solar tree under the guidance of Professor Adar sir. These are the contents of my seminar, that is introduction, what is solar tree, why we called it a solar tree, why it is needed, components of solar tree, how it works, why it is better than a traditional system, advantages, disadvantages, applications and conclusion. First one is introduction. Nowadays, with growing population and energy demand, there is necessity for large amounts of energy and sources to produce this energy. We should take advantage of renewable energy sources. And also, we should keep in mind that the energy should not cause any pollution and other natural hazards. In this case, solar energy is the best option for us. As we know that India is a highly populated country, so we take the advantage of such energy which require very less space to produce energy efficiently. So, solar tree is the best option for producing electricity because it is much better than the traditional PV system in area point of view and also more efficient. What is solar tree? Solar tree is nothing but decorative means of producing solar energy and also electricity. It uses number of panels which forms shape of a tree and the panels are arranged in a tree fashion in a tall pole. Here, tree stands for T for tree generating, R for renewable, E for energy, and E for electricity. This is like a tree in structure. The panels are like a leaves of the tree, which produce energy. Spiraling phyllotaxy. Spiraling phyllotaxy is the technique used in designing of solar tree. It is mainly used to improve the efficiency of the plant. It provides the way to help the lower panels from the shadow of upper ones so that it can track maximum power from the sun. This technique also makes sure that every cell panel get equal amount of energy. Why we called it as a solar tree? As we know that trees are present in nature and they can produce their own food material by the process called photosynthesis. In this process, the green plant collects energy from the sun and water present in the soil at the daytime and can produce their own food material. Likewise, in solar tree, the stem connected acts as branches of the tree and solar panel acts as leaves of the tree. In natural tree, green leaves are producing food material for human beings. Likewise, in solar tree, the leaves are producing energy for the society. Why it is needed? Due to less land requirement, means it requires very less space compared to traditional PV system. Nowadays, land becomes costlier for the human society because of high population growth. So, we require such a plant which can generate maximum energy using minimum land. Efficient energy generation. It can generate energy very efficiently as compared to the traditional PV system by using the technique spiraling phyllotaxy. This technique is mostly used to improve the efficiency of the plant. It can collect energy from wind. Solar tree has some unique feature to generate energy from wind. The unique technique is that the flexible panels connected to the stem which can be rotated in any direction so that the flexibility avoidance of wind pressure can be possible in this case. Components of solar tree. There are mainly 5 components are used in designing of solar tree. First one, solar panel. Solar panel is one of the most important part of solar tree. The solar panel convert solar energy into electricity. Solar panels are different sizes for different purposes. There are 2 types of solar panels commonly used in solar tree, monocrystalline and polycrystalline. Monocrystalline panels are slightly expensive but it requires very less space and the compression rate is much higher than the polycrystalline panels. But both panels rated 220 watt. It can generate same amount of energy. The size of solar panel is about 0.5 into 0.4 meter to its length and its breadth. That and the thickness is 0.03 meter. The total amount of energy that can be produced in an hour by solar tree is 144 watt. The working of the solar panel we can see in the next slide. LEDs. LEDs stand for light emitting diode. Light emitting diode is a semiconductor diode. It will provide higher luminosity with low energy consumption. The LED used in these trees are small in area, that is less than 1 millimeter. Long tower. The panels are arranged in a fashion in a tall pole called as long tower. The uniqueness of the single tower is that the solar PV model will be fixed throughout the tall pole in a pattern of spiraling phylloxy. It gets maximum sun in a daytime. Battery. Batteries are used to store the electricity generated by the solar panel during the day and provide energy during the night. The life cycle of battery is very important for lifetime of the tree. Here we using 12-volt lead acid batteries because it has very less cost compared to newer technologies, and it is widely used for storage backup in power supplies in cell phone towers. Due to this reason, lead acid batteries are more selected for storing power from the solar panel. Stem. Stems are used for connecting solar panels. Stems are flexible so that they can rotate in any direction. How solar panel works? The solar cell converts solar energy into electricity. The solar cell creates electricity by converting photons of light into electrons. It produces direct current, and this direct current is converted into alternating current by using inverter. Working of solar tree. The solar tree is made up of metal structure and have solar panel at the top of the tree. The body of the solar tree is simple hollow tube. The solar panel fixed throughout the tall pole, having pattern of spiraling phylloxy. The pattern is adjusted in such a way that the top panel would not hinder the bottom from getting maximum sunlight in a daytime. The panels will be facing toward the sun at an angle as required, so they can get maximum solar energy for whole day. The solar tree panels charge batteries during the day. At dusk, the solar tree automatically switches on its LEDs. The internal control can also regulate the amount of light produced depending on how much charge is left in the batteries. Why it is better than a traditional system? In this case, solar tree is much better than the traditional solar PV system in area point of view, and also more efficient. For example, to generate 2 megawatt power from a PV model, we require 10 to 12 acres of land for housing of panels. For the same amount of energy, we require only 0.10 to 0.12 acres of land in case of solar tree. Advantages of solar tree. It does not create any air pollution. Land requirement is less. People can save money, means there is no electricity bill. We would not have to worry as much about future energy sources. People in poor country can easily access the electricity without power cut problem. Disadvantages. Cost is high for implementing such a type of trees. May cause hazards to the birds and insects. Radiation from the solar reflectors may cause harm to the eyes. Applications of solar tree. First, street light. The street lights are usually used in many applications such as airports, highways, city parks for lighting purpose. House supply. It is also used in house for power supply and also used for decorative purposes. Industrial power supply. It is also used in industry for power supply without any power cut problem. That helps decrease in electricity bill in industry. Charging slots for cars. By using this tree station, we can charge electric vehicles, for example electric car. It is also used for mobile charging. Conclusion. To fulfill the increasing energy demand of the people, saving of land, this project is very successful one. This can provide electricity without any power cut problem. The extra energy can be provided to the grid. It also helps environment, saves money and cheaper to be used. These are the references I have referred. Thank you.